Hi Soupies, it's Shaaba. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on another Thursday video. I have a huge favour to ask of you today and I will do that at the end of this video, so if you could please kindly stick around, I'd be very grateful. For the time being, however, and related to the favour, I thought I would react to some PhD memes for you. Some relatable student memes. So if, like me, you are a PhD student, a postgrad research student, you'll probably find that yes, this lockdown has affected what you do, certainly has for me, but it also means that unlike all of my friends who seem to just be able to play Animal Crossing all day, every day because they can't go into work, sadly the life of a PhD student also has not ended. I'm of course not trivialising people who are unable to work right now. I'm just saying my PhD has been a lot. In some ways I'm very grateful. It's meant that I've kept very preoccupied. At the same time, I do wish it would just pause just for a little bit. So I'm quite excited today to take the piss out of the process, just a little. For those of you who don't know, I am a psychology and computer science PhD student in my second year. I'm looking at social media and its effects on us, to put it very high level. So let's see some of these memes. Number one. Ooh, that's a lot of information for a meme. What my friends think I do. Probably, yeah. What my parents think I do. Sure. What society thinks I do. I feel like society thinks I do absolutely nothing with my time but play games and take university funding for not having a job. So does that count? I don't know. What my supervisor thinks I do. I'm sure this is the case for most supervisors. My supervisor is absolutely lovely, they both are. But actually I don't think they think I do this because my work obviously involves looking at things that I do online. My supervisors also see how busy I am with online stuff, so they're kind of like, did you have time for your PhD this week? What I think I do, well, I think that's pretty inaccurate because what I think I do is like most of the time. I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie. Being a PhD student, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I've got this together. I know what I'm doing, I'm making a cool impact in the world. What I'm doing is actually gonna make a difference. And other times I'm like, I am so stupid. What I actually do. Oh my goodness, I literally just did that exact expression without looking at that first. Well, there you go. That is what I think I do, and that is the truth. You can't say I'm not honest. He has a PhD. See? Nobody cares. Low-key, high-key, really hate this guy. If you know where this scene is from, you will understand my deep hatred for this person. It really does seem though that the only people who value PhDs are those getting them, or those who have them, and are now helping other people get them too. Research process. First year, second year, third year, final year. Wow. This also confuses me a little bit. I'm assuming if you've watched this, a few of you will be in the process of doing a PhD or looking to do a PhD. If that's the case, how long does your PhD last? Because in our university and in the psychology department, you're really expected to complete in 3 years, but I do know other people in computer science, for example, who can take 5 years on average. Like, it's quite normal. It's very unusual for them to complete in 3 years. I just find that really interesting. That technical point aside, this is very true. Though I feel like it's not just in years, I feel like this process is not so linear. It's like this every few weeks. Every week. Twice a week, just constantly like this. Sometimes I feel like that in first year, sometimes I very much don't. Yeah, it's hard. PhD in economics, still can't figure out personal finance. Wow. I feel like that's kind of mean to PhD students. Honestly, with all university, I would definitely say the skills that I learn within my degree, so I did law degrees in undergrad, I'm doing PhD in psychology and computer science now. Every degree that I've had, the skills that I've learned, 50% of the entire knowledge that I've gained, and actually a higher percentage of the useful knowledge that I've gained, has nothing to do with the subject that I'm studying. Everything's been to do with like time management, how to handle my diary, how to work to deadlines, how to work with other people, how to communicate, how to wash my clothes and cook and eat and sustain myself on a student budget. Like, these are the real life lessons of going to university and completing a degree. How to do a presentation, how to not piss off multiple supervisors and still get what you want done. This is what the title of my thesis should be. And also, just have to say, I'm not doing PhD in economics, but I just want to say there is some real truth there in that PhD students have no common sense. I'm not saying everyone, clearly, I'm definitely have no common sense. I fall into that category. Many PhD students don't. And also, many PhD students are just really stupid. Like, I know a lot of PhD students who I look at and be like, how? How are you doing this degree? I'm so confused. Don't judge a book by its cover. I don't think that just because someone has a PhD that they are smarter. Waitress can afford the same apartment as a physicist with a PhD. Wow. Wow, that hurts. Yeah, I'm sure it hurts a lot more in the US where degrees and education in general and everything. I don't know, that's a bit of an overstatement. But education is certainly more expensive. I also feel like when you do a PhD, there is a huge amount of pressure that you do go into a very high paying job. Stats support that those in postgrad studies do have higher salaries, but the reality is a lot of PhD students do their PhD to go into academia. And academia at the minute is really hard to get into and doesn't have as much money as you would think. So definitely think there's some truth in that one. One does not simply learn SPSS. No, it is a life skill. You have to be, what is the word? Hazed into the community. The struggle is real. And honestly, with SPSS and all the other stat software that I've used, except for coding, that does seem to be the one difference. You learn so much more by just doing than I do in the class. Like, seriously, theoretical books on stats, they are lies, I tell you, lies. The only way that I felt comfortable with using these software applications and actually using and carrying out statistical analyses is through trial and error with my supervisor looking really dumb in front of them. But, you know, gets the job done. Welcome to grad school. There's never one right answer, but you're always wrong. Oh my goodness, the truth hurts. Wow. Some people when they go into their PhDs, they have an exact idea of what they're doing. They're like, I know this topic. This is what I want to research. Boom, 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 boom. Other people are like, you know what? Fancy doing something in the realm of this. You expert over there, you kind of sound like you do interesting stuff. Will you have me? Give me a project. I will do what you want me to do. I was the first kind. I knew exactly what I wanted to do and I thought it was foolproof. And if I look back to what I was proposing to do 2 years ago to what I'm actually doing now, wow. Even to this day, like, I still can't design experiments on my own. I don't feel like I have the expertise and the ability without my supervisors to be like, yeah, this is good. I'm always answering things, not as a question, as a statement, but with a questioning tone, like, I should do this? I'm sure a lot of that was just like low self-esteem, but you know, write your research proposal, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Wow, this is giving me like PTSD from last year when I was trying to secure funding. It is difficult. You would think that researching and doing something that you love, one specific topic that you love, that you have chosen, like we go through this on purpose. We pay to have this pain, to experience this. You would think that we would really enjoy reading up about things and loving things, but there are times where I'm like, if you stick another method section in front of my face. Actually carrying out experiments is fun, in my opinion. I love designing experiments, I love data collection, even EG2, but I think that's a novelty that'll soon wear out. I love data analysis. The rush of that is like, oh my god, what are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? But as soon as it comes to write up, as soon as it comes to reading other people and having to fill up your lit reviews and your introduction sections, oh mama, it is, wow, it is ouchy, it is long, it's that, it is that is me, yeah. Comes up with independent research proposal idea, finds it in the literature from 30 years ago. But yes, we can all learn from this. Despite my many efforts to find everything and fill in this novel gap, I'm pretty sure that someone, somewhere, even if they haven't done beforehand, I'm sure that there is a PhD student out there right now doing what I'm doing. We're gonna publish at the same time and be like, damn it! I legit went to my very first PhD conference and I'm the kind of person that goes out and makes friends, and I was like, oh, hey, my name's Shaaba, I'm from the University of Essex, this is my topic idea, this is what I'm doing, what are you doing? The second person I went up to and introduced myself to and spoke to, who spoke back, that makes it sound like other people didn't speak back, they were very friendly, she just went, oh my god, same, and I was like, sorry, what? You're you're also Shaaba from the University of Essex studying this topic idea? Obviously I didn't say that, but she's like, that's my research topic too. And I was like, yay! And I know you should be happy that a field is being like extended upon, but I was really mad. I was like, how dare you? This is my passion. Why are you doing this to me? Thankfully, it turns out she's studying in a completely different discipline. She was doing it in education. I'm doing it in psychology and computer science. So we're coming at it from very different angles. And actually, when I looked into it a bit further, we were doing slightly different things. But it's a heart attack, I'm telling you, to look at these things and yeah, just it's horrible. I spent months recently, when was this? Just before Christmas, months designing a study in full. I'm talking 4 different online surveys, EEG models, analysis scripts, finding the stimuli, recording things, running pilot sessions. Oh, it was a lot just to find like a week before we were going to put it out that actually this isn't novel. The word novel is a trigger now. It's painful. I'm gonna leave that there now. Are you getting all your work done? Are you reading ahead? How's your sleep schedule? Uni students. I feel like I should know where this is from. Is this Frankenweenie? Where is this kid from? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's very accurate. Or it's like saying to your parents, yeah, all is fine, all is well. Sure, that cactus you gave me a few months ago is still alive. Oh. Let's look for one more. Is there one more funny one? This one's very good. Ask me about my dissertation topic one more time. One more time. I also feel that being Asian doesn't help because everything that family or strangers talk to you about is centered around education. Oh, especially when like your mum and family are like, she's doing a PhD, you know, oh, what are you doing? Oh, not that they understand at all. You tell them psychology and they're like, you tell them computer science and they're like, I know this is a very outdated view, but it's actually a view that a lot of my family holds, so not in comparison to wider society, but for me, it's still very prevalent. Even outside the Asian bubble, just the amount of times I've said the same thing. It's good to know your elevator pitch, right? It better be good, because the amount of times I've recited my bloody research topic, the amount of times it's changed, and I've still been able to memorize it. I do have to say though, overall I'm thoroughly enjoying my PhD. Sometimes I do go through very dark days. Imposter syndrome is a real thing, and there are times where I know I'm just absolutely not good enough. But for all its downfalls, for all its stress, I'm very glad I'm going through this process. And if you come on this for a little bit comic relief, but deep down you're crying inside because you too can relate hardcore to the memes that I have just reacted to, you've got this, babe. I feel you, sweet pea. Could get through this together. We have to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it provided some laughs for you. If you're not a PhD student, I hope it provided you an insight into the world of a PhD student and why you may or may not wish to join it. Back to that favour that I was asking of you real quick. I have just created a new study and I would be ever so grateful if you wouldn't mind clicking on the link that I have left downstairs, both in the pinned comment and in the description, to carry it out. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes of your time. You have to be over the age of 18, and most importantly, you have to have at least heard of my partner Jamie. So if you fit this criteria and you're willing to just help a girl out, you know, please do follow that link. I personally think it's rather fun, so give it a go and let me know. Thank you very much in advance to any of you who are over 18 who at least know of Jamie and who are willing to help out. I really appreciate it. Alright my lovelies, on that note I will love you and leave you, and I will see you on Monday with another video. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you next week. Be kind and have a great day. Bye! Ooh.